everybody, it's Sandy, your fitness professional. And so you want to be fit fitness trainers, and welcome everyone to another video. Today we're going to be talking about two muscle groups, the Gluteus Maximus and the hamstring muscles, and their relationship of how they work together. So the Gluteus Maximus muscle is considered a primary hip extensor. So what it does is it allows you to stand up, okay, from sitting in a chair. So what it does is you stand up and it allows you to extend that hip in an upright position. The same thing it does, say you're working at a bench or something, and now you want to extend that torso up in an upright position. That's what it does. Okay, now the hamstring muscles allow you to flex or bend the knee, okay? So from a seated position, as you're getting ready to sit, okay, it's bending and flexing the knees so you can sit down, okay? So now you've got the knees bending to sit down, and you got the gluteus maximus and the hamstring muscles to extend that hip, okay, in an upright position. Now, the gluteus maximus and the hamstring muscles both cross over the pelvis or the hip. And because of this, the hamstring muscles have a secondary role in assisting the gluteus maximus muscle in hip extension. Now, the gluteus maximus can become weak over time due to our lifestyles of doing and sitting a lot in our chairs or sitting at work, okay? And because of this, okay, it can become weak, all right? And when it becomes weak, it cannot perform its full job of hip extension. Now, the body then rearranges the firing order with the muscles, okay, and redirects it, the firing order to the hamstring muscles, and makes those hamstring muscles considered the primary muscle of hip extension. And over time, okay, the hamstrings can become overworked because now they've taken on the responsibility of two jobs, all right? Now, when this happens, okay, the hamstring muscles can start becoming too tight. You can have a lot of pain in them, okay, muscle strain, muscle tears, low back pain, okay? You can have problems with walking, problems with your hips, and problems with your knees. So to conquer this problem, it is best to strengthen the gluteus maximus muscle, which will take the burden off, okay, the hamstring muscles. Now, since the gluteus maximus muscle and the hamstring muscles have common attachments in the body, okay, most of the exercises that you do, which you do for one, you're actually performing for both. So what I'm going to do is show you a couple of exercises that you can do at home and by yourself, okay? So let's get started. Okay, so our first exercise is going to be what's called a hip, standing hip extension. So all we're going to use is a chair, okay? And basically what it is you want to be able to stand up in an upright position, okay? You can use a table, but if you use a table, make sure it's up high enough where you can put your hands on it to kind of rest on it, and you want to be in an upright position. So basically all we're going to do is slide the foot back, hold it, and bring it back forward. Slide it back, hold it, and bring it back forward. Okay, and I'm going to do it in this position so that you can see from two different planes of direction. Okay, we're going to be standing up in an upright position, slide it back, hold it, bring it back forward, slide it back, hold it, bring it back forward. Now, if you find yourself sliding back and turning a little bit, it's probably because your range of motion is not there yet. So we just kind of build up, okay, and then be able to get that full extension going back. So what I'll recommend is if you find yourself turning, make that extension a little bit shorter, okay, and then bring it forward, a little bit shorter, then bring it forward, and eventually you'll be able to bring it out in a further direction, okay, further back. Okay, so how do we increase that intensity of that? What we're going to use, what we call is resistance band loops. So what we're going to take is take the resistance band loop, okay, stick it on the leg of the chair, all right, or the table, whatever you may be using, okay? And if you're going to use a chair, make sure that the chair, okay, is going to be stable enough. So like when you put your foot inside the loop, all right, loop it around your ankle, okay, make sure it's not doing that. So what I do is I just lean on the chair a little bit, okay, give it a little bit more stability, all right, so that when I pull the leg back, the chair doesn't go with me. Or whatever you're going to be attaching to the table or something that has a little bit of weight to it, so when you extend the leg back, it doesn't fall out and come towards you. So what you want to do is just basically line your leg up with the object that you have the resistance band loop attached to, standing up tall, and then just slide it back, hold it, and then bring it forward, slide it back, hold it, and then bring it forward. If you find yourself, once again, going back and turning your foot or your leg a little bit, more than likely the resistance band is too strong. And then I would suggest that you go back down to a weaker resistance band loop, okay, or continue to do it without any resistance with it until you can build it up, okay, build up that muscle strong enough so that your next level of progression would be the resistance band loop. Okay, that is the standing hip extension, and that's how you do it. Okay, so the next exercise we'll be doing is called the seated hamstring curl, okay? And since you're not at the gym, okay, you can use what you have at the house. And so what I have right here is a chair and a table, okay? And what we're going to use is, again, the resistance band loops, okay? They come in very handy, all right? And so what we're going to do is attach the resistance band loop, okay, to the bottom of the table leg, or whatever you're going to use to stabilize the resistance band, whatever you're going to hook it to, and then hooks onto your leg, okay? So what you're going to do is sit down in the chair, sitting upright. So the important thing is to make sure that your leg, okay, and wherever the resistance band loop is attached to, that it's lined up with the leg, so that you don't want to have it going this way to the side and say the table's over here and then you got to go this way to the side. Okay, so you want to be able to have it lined up exactly in the direction where the leg is going to curl out. Okay, so we insert the resistance band loop, okay, onto our ankles. All right, push the chair back just a little bit, extend the leg out here like this, sitting up straight, and then curl it back, hold it, 1, 2, and then bring it back forward. Curl it back, hold it, 1, 2, and then bring it back forward. And I would say you probably want to do at least 3 sets of 10, and then you can progress to 3 sets of 12, and then 3 sets of 14. And then when you start getting into the higher rep areas, okay, I would say if you want to strengthen it, I would say then go to a higher resistance band. All right. One thing that you can do is to increase that current resistance band that you're using is pull the chair back a little bit, sitting up straight, okay, and give it a little bit more space for resistance, okay. Hold it, 1, 2, bring it back, curl it back under, hold it, 1, 2, and bring it back. Okay, that is the seated hamstring curl, okay? That's how you do it, using the resistance band loops, okay, to give you some tension, all right? And one other thing, a lot of times when you expand the resistance band, okay, it has a tendency to get a little bit tighter, okay? So what you can do is get a tall sock or a hand towel or something, wrap it around your leg, and then put the resistance band around that, okay, so it doesn't cut into your skin, okay? So that is the seated hamstring exercise. All right, there you go. Okay, so the next exercise we'll be doing is called the lying down hip extension. So what we're going to do is get on the floor, okay, and floor like this, okay, and I'm going to go on an angle a little bit here for you so you can see it better, all right? What you want to do is just make sure that your hips are flat on the floor. Just relax your back. I kind of do this like this, resting my head on my chin. You don't want to sit like this and hyperextend your spine, so you just want to relax your spine. And what we're going to do is just lift the leg, one of the legs that you're exercising, up in the air like this, hold it, and bring it back down. Then you lift it up, hold it, and bring it back down. What you're going to feel is the gluteus maximus and the hamstrings contracting. You should feel a tightness back here. That's going to be the indicator that you have targeted the right muscles, okay? And of course, whatever you do with one side, you want to do with the other. Bring it up, hold it, 1, 2, back down, bring it up, hold it, 1, 2, back down. What you don't want to do is finding yourself lifting and your hips rolling over, okay? If your hips are rolling over, you're probably lifting the leg too high, okay? You want to wait till you get that full range of motion, okay? You want to regress the exercise down and then build it up. So all you got to do is just kind of, take your time with it, do the best that you can, lift the leg up, hold it, bring it back down, lift the leg up, hold it, bring it back down. And as that muscle gets stronger, you'll find that you'll be able to lift it up a little bit higher. So now, how do we increase the intensity on that? We use resistance band loops. So we just kind of put them between our ankles, okay? We'll wrap it around both our ankles here, all right? And then we lay back in that same position where we were at, okay? Without the resistance band loops, okay? Like I said, okay, you want to relax, okay, your stomach onto the floor, your hips are on the floor, relax your neck and your head, and also do not hyperextend your spine, okay? And all you're going to do is lift it up, feel that resistance going, and then bring it back down. Lift it up, okay, and bring it back down. And then the other leg, lift it up, 1, 2, bring it back down, lift it up, 1, 2, and bring it back down, okay? And the good thing about that is, again, as the muscles become stronger in that exercise, okay, you can increase through repetitions, and then I would go ahead, if I'm finally getting, say, to repetition 14, okay, 3 sets of 14, okay, I would probably stop and go with a stronger resistance, okay, because the body changes in the form of through exercise with resistance, okay, weight, resistance, okay. So instead of just doing continuation of repetitions, the body just kind of gets used to doing it. It's very efficient. So once we change it up, okay, and we go with a stronger resistance band, then it begins to change again because now we've added something different to it, and it likes that. Okay, that is the lying down hip extension on the floor, and then the lying down hip extension on the floor using the resistance band loops. Okay guys, that is it for this video today. We have done 5 different exercises. We've done the standing hip extension, okay, where we just slide the leg back out and back forward again. We've done it again with the resistance band attached to our ankles, okay, and bring it back to add more intensity to it. And then we did the seated hamstring curl, okay, using the resistance band loops again. And then we did the lying down hip extension on the floor, okay, with no resistance. And then we did it again with the resistance band. So, there are basically lots of other exercises that you can do to strengthen what we call is the Gluteus Maximus. I call it the chunky chunk back here, okay, that comes all the way up in here, around the butt area, okay, and the hamstring muscles back here. That works as an assistant during the hip extension, okay. These exercises should get you started, okay. If you're not a gym enthusiast, you can do these exercises at home, and they'll get you started and then get you stronger so that we can be able to live a healthy lifestyle and walk without tightness and pain and have fluidity in our movement in our joints and our muscles. That's really important. So like I said, there are other exercises that you can do like squats and lunges, okay, that'll help activate those muscles, okay. You don't want, okay, the gluteus maximus to fall asleep and then overwork the hamstring muscles. So let's keep our butt muscles nice and strong, and trust me, you'll like it. So that's it for today, okay? So if you need a special program or workout written out or even video record, you can contact me, okay, through my email, or you can make a comment in the comment section and I'll get right back with you. So my email address is sandy@suw2bf.com. Okay, just go ahead and email me with any questions. Okay, advice is free. All right, and I'll get back with you with an answer. All right, so if you like this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Okay, that lets me know that you like the content that I'm bringing, and as well, it helps Facebook and YouTube, okay, be able to bring more people towards this video that need help. Okay, so you know what I'm going to say. Hey guys, let's make the simple things in life simple again in body movement. Okay, you have a safe day. God bless, and we'll see you on the next video.